All right, happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning. How are you?
Doing okay, yourself?
Good. Pretty good. Little gloomy today.
And could be a little stormy later on today, so be alert to that.
I mean, you know what? It's April. What are you going to do?
Well, and as we talked about yesterday, it is going to be a week of ups and downs.
Okay.
So today's actually kind of similar to yesterday. It's just, we're not going to have the sunshine.
Okay.
It's going to be colder tomorrow. We do warm up for the weekend, but we get some storms with the warmer air.
So right now we're in that little area, that little, time frame where we could be warmer, but not quite.
Right.
So we're kind of like, the average is literally the average, because sometimes we're a lot warmer, sometimes we're a lot colder.
And today, we're calling for high in the low 60s, which is, it's in the ballpark of where it should be this time of the year. So, I mean, that's okay. Could be in the mid 70s this weekend, but, you get those warm-ups in April, they often mean storms, and the possibility of that is there too. So, what can you say?
You can say that we're looking at weather.
Well, that's, I hope so anyway, because I'm not very good at doing the sports. That's why you have Tim here in the afternoon.
That's why you call it the sports.
Yes. Hey, so this morning, the Storm Prediction Center put most of our area, the Lansing area, the Jackson area, marginal risk of severe weather. So out of a scale of 1 to 5, that's a level 1.
Okay.
Might be a storm or two with damaging winds. That would be late afternoon, early evening. So, we're not overly concerned about this, but just, something to be aware of here later on today. We check out pinpoint Doppler radar right now, live view of the radar. We had some rain around here in the past couple of hours. Still scattered showers taking place in mid-Michigan right now. We should see this activity kind of wind down, and then some more activity kind of pops up and occasionally dies down as we head throughout the day. So keep the umbrellas handy. Widen the view out. You can see our overnight or early morning rain sliding off to the east, but our next place that we're watching is actually back up to our northwest. There's low pressure there. It's going to be dropping down our way, brings a front through tonight, and again, that's what could stir up some thunderstorms a little bit later on today. Here's a look at our Meridian Company, Capital City Skycam, and
sunshine.
Yeah, it looks like the sun's trying to break its way through the clouds out there right now, which let's hope so, at least a little bit today. 52, the current temperature in Lansing. We take a look at Jackson, kind of gray. We had some raindrops in the last hour or so in Jackson. Current temperature in Jackson now at 51 degrees. So here is the hour-by-hour forecast. Has some clouds, again, maybe a couple of peaks at the sun. Noon today, south of Lansing, close to the state line, you might have a steady rain going on, but I think many of us are going to be dry at noon today. Again, we're still kind of waiting for this activity back up to the northwest to head down our way. This is the drive home from work today. Some of us dealing with some raindrops,
Depending on where you're going.
Other areas not. The front a little bit closer to us. And then it moves into the area, well, very late afternoon going into the evening hours. By midnight, any rain should be gone. So, these are the storms. Actually, a cold front will be coming through at that time that could contain some gusty winds. So we'll just have to wait and see what develops with that as the day goes on. Once that goes by, overnight, we do have clouds. Temperatures tonight return to the mid-30s. And tomorrow, highs may only be in the 40s. And we see temperatures drop into the upper 20s tomorrow night. So it's quite a change, getting some Canadian air back in here. So this is what our computer model is thinking. And, this will vary quite a bit from one location to another, but a few showers around 10 a.m., noon today, it's saying just clouds near 60. I do think we do make it briefly into the low 60s, and then, well, that chance of rain kind of goes up as we head towards evening. 7-day forecast, 63 today. That might be a touch high. We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay.
35 our low tonight. Once we get past 9, 10 o'clock tonight, the threat of rain is pretty much gone. Tomorrow, some clouds early, then some clearing. 48 for a high. You thought, it was frosty yesterday morning in some areas. We're talking upper 20s tomorrow night.
I'm looking at that, and then Sunday night, the difference there.
It's quite the difference. And then we have got this time frame, really Friday night through Sunday
Okay.
that we really need to pay attention to. Big storm out in the plains. It's obviously going to pump some very warm air up our way, and we will have some on and off showers and storms. Still way too soon to talk about severe weather, but the possibility's there, and especially this time of the year. So, pay attention really starting about Thursday to forecast for the weekend. But right now it looks like not raining the entire time, but there will be some on and off showers and storms.
All right. Well, as our First Alert weather team knows,
What do they know?
this is the best way to keep track.
That's right, it's the News 10 First Alert weather app. Matter of fact, there's a video playing on there right now talking a little bit about the weekend.
Let me check.
Unless it's expired, but I think it still would be active right now. It's free. The forecast, the hour by hour forecast is
it's still there.
customized to your location. And days like today, that comes in handy because, it could very well just be cloudy in Lansing and you get south of Jackson and, it's raining a good portion of the afternoon. The app is free. Search for WILX Weather on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
I looked and I was like, what do you mean it's going to be 84? Well, it's because I'm looking at Cincinnati. So.
And seriously, it is this weekend
Yeah.
going to be up in the 80s in Cincinnati.
I
So
know.
it's,
That's where I'm going to be next week. So
you got the heat and humidity flowing north.
I'm trying to already figure out what to pack for clothes. And I was like,
But
oh,
that's for next week. You're
Next
going to be there. So this is this weekend that it's going to be that warm, right?
yeah, but I'm leaving this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's going to take some warmer stuff too, because there'll be some cooler air next week. I mean, it may be around 70,
All right. Well,
which is still nice.
like that, if you're maybe making some plans a week out, a little bit more
What
out.
else is going to go on in Cincinnati? I should have brought my glasses. Oh, I did, but it's okay. Near 80, that's warm.
I know.
Well, of course, we're going to be in the mid 70s, so.
Yeah. But if you're planning a little bit ahead, it's a really good tool. It's very, very easy to use. That's my favorite part. Yeah, it's free. It's accurate, but none of that really matters if
Free
it's
is
not easy
always
to
the
use.
important part to pay.
It's good, but if it's
if
still
it
hard
works
to use,
and it's free,
Yeah, but if it's hard to use, then you're
how
not
much
going to
you
use
pay
it.
for this? It's free.
Yeah, exactly. So check that out. All right.
And
Well,
that's coming up at 11.
Justin Bradford and Taylor Gattoni will be here.
And he'll have an updated look at the weather. There'll be new information he'll be combing through here real soon.
He will. He loves to tell that stories. All right, we're going to have the latest from the Lansing Fire Department as they are investigating a house fire on the city's east side. Plus, State Attorney General Dana Nessel is arguing that a natural gas rate hike request by Consumers Energy could instead be a rate reduction. And also happening today, witness testimony will resume in former President Donald Trump's hush money trial, and the judge on the case is expected to rule if Trump violated his gag order. Did I interrupt you there? I don't know if you
I have no comment.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about
No, I was not. But yeah, I was intrigued by the rate height might be a rate cut.
reduction. Yeah, you'll have to tune in to find out.
Okay.
Or go on our
That
website,
doesn't happen very often,
WILX.com.
right?
Yeah, exactly. But as summer comes up and you're looking at your air conditioning bills like me, and you're like, oh.
Well, I remember last year they had the certain times of the day you were charged more than other times of the day,
Yes.
and
Yes. All right. Good morning, Chris in East Lansing. Thank you for joining us as always. And yeah, that's what we got coming up. We'll be back here at 2 o'clock.
try to stay dry.
Yes, I did bring my umbrella today.
Good.
Yes.
Is it a First Alert umbrella?
Yes. We'll be back here again at 2 o'clock with another update of your weather. Plus, we're going to check in with Studio 10 to see what they are working on and look at what our reporters are working on for over 90 minutes of news, starting with First at 4. Thanks for tuning in. And I was going to go to the Falcon Cam, but she just left. So,
We look at the eggs.
yeah, you can look at the eggs.
It's 4.
None of them are moving around.
It's amazing, and we've discussed it here. There's one that's kind of a different color.
Yeah, the one on the far right is a little bit lighter
Yes,
than the other 3.
in the back on the far right.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how that turns out. See who hatches out of that one.
Might be a surprise. Might be a hawk or something.
Oh, that'd be a twist, man. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Have a safe and dry Tuesday, everybody.
So long.
That'd be crazy.